Carboox is a Brazilian company dedicated to the manufacturing of products for steel production. Most especially mold fluxes, which are essentially non-metallic materials used in the continuous casting of steel. In the beginning of the 1980s, due to its accumulated experience in manufacturing fluxes for automatic submerged arc welding, Carboox was invited to participate in a nationalized program for mold fluxes through an initiative by Carboox. It participated in the program with 13 other companies. Since the beginning of the new millennium, of all those companies, only Carboox is still active in this segment. Carboox supplies mold fluxes in sphere-shaped particles for the continuous casting of steel, and it is the only Brazilian company with 2 spray dryers to attend to its customers' demands. The company also supplies mold fluxes for ingot casting of steel, exothermic start powder for transient condition, tundish cover material, nozzle filler for free opening of the sliding gate valve, exothermic devices for opening ladle, automatic mold flux feeder and equipment for automatic nozzle filler addition. The initial work for manufacturing mold fluxes was focused on replacing products that at that time had been imported. Over time, the company obtained an expressive share of the national steel industry. This was due to the high qualification of its professionals who accumulate broad knowledge in the technological area. Besides specialists with the vocation to develop Carboox technology, a technical assistant is also available at each of its customers' productive industries to assist them and follow up the performance of Carboox's product. A highlight was the pioneering action to evaluate the slag film collected in the mold that contains information to guarantee the appropriate behavior of the mold flux during casting. The evolution of this technique led Carboox to a continuous participation in the Congress on Flux, Slag and Salts held every 4 years, with the presentation of widely recognized studies. This activity led to a prolonged relationship between Carboox and the National Physical Laboratory in England, followed by projects with the Colorado School of Mines in the United States, the Royal Institute in Sweden, Polo Xistoquímica da Universidade Federal do Rio de Janeiro, and most importantly, the Imperial College of London. In 1998, Carboox signed an agreement with the pioneering Japanese company Nippon Thermochemical, a renowned international manufacturer, to obtain its 35 years of accumulated technology and experience in the world application of the product. Equipment was developed during this evolution to evaluate the melting rate and viscosity of mold flux. And to incorporate X-ray diffraction techniques to characterize each material's crystalline phase. Thermodifferential and gravimetrics analysis to identify the material's exothermic and endothermic reactions under temperature variation. Heat microscopy to determine softening, fusion and fluidity temperatures for mold fluxes, and X-ray fluorescence for chemical analysis. All of the technology developed by Carboox allowed the company to produce unprecedented mold fluxes for the manufacturing of ultra-low carbon steels, fluorine-free mold fluxes, as well as the entire line of traditional mold fluxes. Carboox's technology was thus firmly established, and it is now used by companies such as Usiminas, CSN, Cosipa, Acesita, the Gerdau Group, the Villaris Group, the Techint Group, and Petrobras, among others. Carboox technology has ISO 9001-2000 certification, which recognizes it as a highly competitive company in every segment in which it operates. Carboox, from liquid steel to the final product.